Thank you so much for your presentation. My name is Sanjana Shukla. I am a student at New York University.
What do you study?
I study education studies.
Oh, good.
Yes, largely because I'm very interested in the way that Western academia presents, sort of lacks an imagination in the ways that you were speaking about today. So I've written down my question. Can you speak a little bit to how Hindu phobia plays out in Indian academia? And do you see the same caste cow curry trope play out in classrooms in India?
Well, I think in India, it's a very interesting segmentation. The humanities in India have very little originality. Mostly Western models have been borrowed. Social sciences and humanities, they're teaching India through the Western models, much of it. So the same Hindu phobia is there. You're learning all these kind of things in the same way. However, I find the tech people, the IITs and Indian Institute of Science and the medical people and people in business and those sort of people have been spared the brainwashing. The less education in a sense is better because they haven't been biased in that way. And their idea of Hinduism is what they learned in home and what they learned from a guru, and so it's the practitioner's view. Hello, Hindu. A practitioner's view. It's the practitioner's view. So it's not something that they've been taught in the classroom so much. So the Hindu phobia exists in the classroom in India, for sure. And you will see that you go to a history department, it's very difficult to talk to students after the first couple of years. They're just completely into that. And they memorized, and the titans of Indian academia, the Irfan Habib and Ramila Thapar and all that, they're all highly westernized, highly left-wing, anti-Hindu kind of views they have. Now there was a period after independence, period of R.C. Majumdar. He was a big historian. He wrote multiple volumes of history of India in the early Nehru era, and that was very much to counter the British biases. So it was very favorable to India, its civilization and all that stuff that he wrote, and that was the staple for over a decade. When Indira Gandhi came, there was a shift in the academics because when she needed coalition partners, she was not getting enough majority, and she needed coalition partners to make a government. She reached out to the left. She reached out to communist parties to join her, and the communist parties were very honest. They didn't want ministries to make money. Like today, the coalition partners want to have a railway minister or an airline minister because they can make bribes. If you get your man in one of the cabinets, then he can make a lot of money. So the left in those days didn't want that. They were pretty honest as far as money is concerned. What they bargained with Indira Gandhi in exchange for support is intellectual positions. They wanted vice chancellors to be theirs. They wanted, in the academic world, they wanted their left Marxist scholars to be appointed. So that was what led to the rise of this whole Ramila Thapar and a whole lot of other people that followed, which has been there for quite a while. So that's kind of an oversimplified view of the Indian academy and its origins of Hindu phobia. And I would say that the Hindu phobia was not as much during the British time. Maybe the British were scared. So it was not as serious in the face. And also another reason for the rise of Hindu phobia is that the politics of making a government have favored fragmentation. If you can go to a jati, a particular community of any kind of identity, and tell them that you guys are exploited, the other people are exploiting you, I'm your champion, you have a chance of getting elected. So democracy has also created fragmentation and vote banks, and that feeds into this problem. Thank you.